Hi everyone, welcome back. So I'm in my classroom really early today because they have the nutrition services, PDs at this school. And yesterday I could not find a parking spot near my building. I literally had to park on the other side of the entire school, which doesn't sound bad, but when we're at a school with 2,600 students, like the campus is so big. And I had some more things that I needed to bring into my classroom today. Well, yesterday, but I couldn't do it yesterday because it was just so far. So I brought them in this morning and I just needed to make sure I got my spot back. So it's not even 7 o'clock. Actually, probably now it might be 7 o'clock. But a lot of teachers are still setting up their classrooms and they're putting stuff outside of their classrooms that they don't want. And there's this one new teacher who inherited a classroom from a teacher who I'm assuming retired, because that classroom was full. It was so full of everything. The teacher left everything behind, and that poor teacher had to literally take everything out of the room just to be able to walk around because there was so much stuff. But I grabbed something and this is what it is. So I don't know what this is called. I want to say it's like an AV cart or something, but it's this little metal cart and ooh, almost fell. It has an outlet on it and you can plug it in to the wall, and then you can like if you have a laptop or a document camera, you can use the top of it. And so I grabbed this and now it's mine. So I was thinking of right when I saw it, I was like, that's the perfect stand for my microwave. So I grabbed it and it rolls, so it's super nice. And then this is always really nice when you're cleaning out your classroom, so you can have a wagon or you can have something like this. So I pulled this from the hallway and claimed it, but now I just don't know where to put it. I'm thinking maybe up against the wall, so it's right next to this, but I kind of want to hide the microwave, so I would have to turn it this way just so I can access the microwave. But we'll have to see what I end up doing with this. But this is what my classroom looks like. There is a lot of stuff that I got done, and I'm so excited that it's actually feeling real and it's feeling like it's a classroom, not just walls and desks. But I'm really excited about it. So I told you guys yesterday that I copied the same desk setup as another teacher, and I think it's just gonna it's gonna work really well. It's just gonna have to do, because there's no way we can fit 3 feet apart every single desk with 40 desks. So if someone else is doing it, I copied them, so at least I'm not the only one who gets in trouble. But we're still waiting on plexiglass. We only have 20 plexiglasses. I don't know. We only have 20 for the desks, and there's 40 desks, so half the students won't have them. So some of them are every other desk, but the front row, every single desk has one. And then the back row, none of the desks have them. So we'll have to see when we get the rest, but they're on order is what we're told. They ordered them. But yeah, I still have a little bit to do. I still have, actually, not a little bit, but I have a decent amount of stuff to do. I did end up getting some light bulbs. So I don't know if you know, but this lamp that I got at Target, you just put a bulb in it. I got one without the bulb because the ones with the bulb were out of stock, which made no sense. But I got that, and then I got 2 different light bulbs that were just for my house. So I have, I don't know, these ones, and I have these ones, but I don't know which ones are gonna work best. I don't want this bright fluorescent white. I want a soft yellow, so we're gonna have to see which ones of those work. I brought my Apple TV in so I can hook up my laptop's audio. I got a power strip so I can use that as well. And someone in the comments the other day said how to fix the cord with the filter in the middle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna wrap it around, and then it's gonna go up the wall and then down the wall and then plug in, so that way no one's gonna trip on it. And it's too short to do that, but they said to get an extension cord, which I had one at my house, surprisingly, that I thought would work perfectly. So I brought that, and I'm gonna use that and see how that works. But that way I can still keep it up the front. I do feel safer with it up in the front, even though I don't like how it looks. But I feel like every single teacher's gonna feel that way. Like, we don't, like, it's ugly. One of the teachers calls it a pizza oven, and I think that's so funny because it looks like a pizza oven. But yeah, so I am gonna do that. And then I have to put up my letters for my bulletin boards. I have to redo one of the borders for the bulletin boards, that one that got kind of pulled out. Another person, I think it's actually the same person, said to glue the holes that were in the bulletin board paper. Just put some glue down so it won't come up and make a bigger rip. So whoever you are, I think it was like Dana, I don't remember. I saw it like last night. But you have brilliant ideas, and I'm so thankful for my audience helping me out, because things like this I wouldn't just normally think of, especially since I'm kind of overwhelmed with setting up my classroom, starting the school year, doing all the teacher PD days, making sure I'm at our meetings on time, filming while I'm in classroom setting up, and just like a lot of stuff kind of going on in my mind throughout the day, that those are things that I just don't think of. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get back into setting up the classroom, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we are finished today. Oh, but there are some things that I actually got. So I'm gonna put Christmas lights around this one, and I'm gonna put Christmas lights around this bulletin board. I just don't have those yet. Those ones are LED, and I'm getting more of the remote controls so I can remote control those ones as well. The pack I got for the remote controls only came with 3, and I need 4, so I got a new pack, and we're gonna have enough, and I'm so excited. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get back into setting up my classroom.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye? All I know is I need to be somewhere else to set me free. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. Where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my soul, makes me keep on trying, holding on. Take me all the way, all the way. Take me all the way, and I keep on searching for my home. There's a place where the sun won't go away. Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain.
Okay, so we just got out of our like PD staff meeting. So we went through different rotations and learned different things about how to handle situations and things like that. But I'm back in my room. I just ate my lunch, and I'm ready to get back into finishing this classroom. Like I said, there are some things that I ordered that aren't going to be here until next week, so I'll officially finish it then, but those are just small decor things like the lights. I put up the little frames and like decorations on top of the bookcases, and they are so cute. I am like so obsessed with them. And I put out the little Sterilite mini crates. So I had 3 boxes of them, and each box had 12. Originally, I bought them for the smaller bookcases. So remember the little black bookcases in the back of my room? I bought 4 white ones last summer. They were on sale at Target for like $15 each. So I bought 4 of them, and I bought the crates for them, and there would be 3 on each row, so it would fit perfectly. But I'm not going to have those in my room this year because I have the bigger ones. So it's like a weird setup. There's the first 2 rows on each big wooden bookcase is full of the crates, but then underneath that you only have 1 crate in each bookcase. So it's weird, but whatever, it is what it is. I do still have so many books at home that I'm gonna be bringing in as well. I just don't know what's gonna be going on with like checking out books and, you know, sanitizing books and things because of COVID. That yes, we are in person, but we don't have that, like, I don't know, 6 foot distancing, and we, you know, I don't know what's going on with that, but a lot of teachers are going to be doing a lot of their work digitally, so that's kind of like requested of us, not enforced, but like we're told that is that you should probably do your things digitally. Focus on the digital, because if a student does end up being near someone who has COVID or getting COVID themselves, we are gonna have to do the hybrid. So we are going to have to like do individual work just for that person, since they're gonna be at home quarantining for 14 days. So it's gonna be a little tough, but if that's the case, I'm kind of wondering how it's gonna work with the books. So should I sanitize them? I'm pretty sure I should, but at the same time, we have a library, so I might just utilize that. I don't know. I'm still gonna figure it out, but I at least want to have the books available so that kids can check them out, and then when they turn them back in, I will just figure it out when it comes down to it. But yeah, so I have to bring in all of my books, but for the most part, the bookcases, like the areas, are pretty good. They're like done. I have the decorations on top. I have the bookcases done. All my bookcases are built. I have all 4 of them. I have all the crates inside. I have whatever books we have in the classroom already organized in those crates and set up and everything. It's just me needing to bring in the rest of the books, and I need to go through them too, because I'm the type of teacher that I will literally have children's books in my library as well. So if you hate reading but you really like little kids books for the pictures and like the short stories, that's okay. I have that available to you because I love those too. I love them. So I do have children's books, but when we're doing the school-wide sustained silent reading, the kids have to actually have a novel that they're reading, like a grade level or close to it novel. It can't be picture books, and it can't be world record books or encyclopedias. So I have to make sure that the novels are there for them too. But other than that, I still want to make sure they have something that they want to read that may not be a novel. So maybe like once a week they can choose something like that. So they still haven't fixed my desk. I saw the custodian on his little cart, and he was driving, and there were like 4 or 5 different desk shelves, or not shelves, desk drawers on the cart. I'm like, cool, maybe he's going to fix mine. Yeah, it's not fixed yet. So I don't know if he tried and it didn't work, or I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't know. But it's already Thursday, and students come on Monday. They're hoping to have the plexiglass delivered this weekend and put up this weekend, but it's been ordered. We don't know when it's going to be delivered, so we have to figure that out too. But we may end up starting the school year without it and only having 20 out of 40 desks with plexiglass. So we're just kind of seeing how things go. I still have to do a lot of copies. I don't know how to work the copy machine yet, because we got MacBooks and we have to like send the copies to the copy machine and then go to the copy machine and press print, and I'm not set up and I don't know how to do that yet. But for the most part, my entire first week is planned for all my classes, so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't have to stress too much. But yeah, I'm excited. We're so close. Okay, so I'm going to put the letters up on my bulletin board so I can at least get that done, and then we'll see where we are from there. Okay, so I just laid out all the letters, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some tape over it. That way it like stays in this line, and then I'm just gonna put it up on the board. So student numbers are gonna go on one of these. It's either gonna be this one or this one, but honestly, well, this one might be grades, and then this one is student numbers. So students can come over here, they can see what their number is, and that's gonna match up with their phone pocket and everything. And then this one is going to be their grade, so like progress report type of things, so that they can look up where they are in the class. Even though it's on Aries, it's online for them, I do wanna still have it available for them if they do wanna see it in person as well.
I don't know what to do now, need to figure.
So this is what you do, you just use the tape. well, you use the tape and you tape it up here so everything kind of stays aligned. And even though this one fell, it's all still aligned because the tape keeps it aligned. So you don't need to realign it and everything. And then you just staple it from there.
Get out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know.
Alright, so that's what it looks like. I kind of slanted some this way and some this way so that it would kind of fit better. But yeah, this is where they're gonna come, and there's gonna be some documents up here that are gonna have their student names and their numbers. And that's just kind of my own class number, not like their ID number, so that this is gonna be easier for me to like keep track of records and things like that. So yeah, everyone's gonna get one of these. And then on this side, I need to make some more letters, but this is where they're going to check their grades. So I'm gonna have more letters in that font probably, right over here. And then their grade printouts are gonna be in here. And they're just gonna be in little clear envelopes, like little, not folders, but I guess little envelope type things. And then they can just come up here and read it through the little, I think it's vinyl, like vinyl envelope. But before it even is put in here, I pass it around the class so they can see where they stand. And I do that every Friday. And yeah, student numbers, student progress, or like student grades or something. And then down here I'll have my 6 classes. So 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom, and then this one 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. But that's what it's looking like. So cute. Okay, so these are my letters. It's always be a little kinder than, and this is supposed to be necessary, but I lost the C. So I need to print and laminate and then spray another C. So I don't even know if I can put this up today. Like I can. It's supposed to go over here, like on the board, like at the top. It's not all gonna fit, so I might have to do like 2 rows, or I can just do it up here, which would be fine, and then just these will be in the middle. So I have to figure that out, but I'm so bummed I don't have the C. All right, so I lined it up to kind of match like where the board is. So always be a little kinder will be at the top, and then underneath that will say then necessary once I get the C. But it's so cute. And then it's just gonna go on the top up here, always be a little kinder, and then necessary will be in the middle. That way it won't be blocked by the TV, and there will still be room for like kids' work that I can display. And I won't have to mess with this empty space up here too much because these are so pretty. You know, I don't want them to be like, I don't want the attention taken off of them, or I don't want it to be a little jumbled up there. But that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put the tape on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and staple these up.
Take me all the way, all the way. Take me all the way, and I keep on searching for my home. I'm searching, yeah.
Here we are. It says always be a little kinder, and then I haven't stapled than or necessary because I don't want to do that one yet until I get the C so I can line it up properly. But this is what it looks like. It looks so good. And then I'm just gonna have like student work all the way at the bottoms and on the sides. And it's so cute, you guys. I'm so obsessed. I love it. So like I said, once I print out another C and then laminate it and spray it with that matte spray, then I'm going to do the rest. So I'm going to do that tonight and then bring it tomorrow so that hopefully by tomorrow everything is just done. But yeah, this lighting is so like warm because of my little lamp. I know it's still a mess, but look at my cute little lamp. So this is like my desk area. I'm thinking I wanted my little jungle plant over here too, but it's so big. I don't know where to put it yet, but look at how cute that is. Love it.